Hi there, welcome to a new video lesson. Our video lesson today is called Points of View, Objective and Subjective Points of View, or Facts versus Opinions. This video lesson is presented to you today by Mahmoud Dahroug. So, let's get started. Alright, so what are we going to do today? Today we'll identify objective and subjective points of view in a non-fiction text. So, let's get started. Alright everyone, let's start by this. We've got two statements. I want you to tell me which one is an opinion and which one is a fact. Think about it. Mohammed Salah is the best player in the Premier League. Is he really the best player in the Premier League? Or it was said by one of Mohammed Salah's fans? Well, think about it. 2. According to statistics, China is the most populated country. Is it really the most populated country, or it is somebody who's expressing an opinion? To find out, let's get started. Alright, facts versus opinions. So, what are facts? Facts are statements that can be proven. You have a proof for them. Facts can be supported by evidence. And no one can argue facts because we all believe them. They are true. For example, statistically, women live longer than men. This is not something that I invented or you invented. This is something that is proven by statistics. We've got numbers, we've got figures that prove that. Number 2, football is the most popular sport in the world. Well, this is true. And an adult panda can eat 38 kilo of bamboo every day. This is also proven, and you can find this piece of information in a science book. So we call these statements facts. Alright everyone, as we talked about facts, let's now talk about opinions. What are opinions? Opinions are statements that cannot be proven. Opinions can be argued. They can't be wrong or right. Opinions may be supported with facts. For example, when we say golf is an easy game, well, it may be easy for you, but not for me. So, it's an opinion. When you say pizza is delicious, well, it's not delicious for everyone. Some people don't like pizza. Math is the most difficult subject, but some people are really good at math. So, when you're saying statements like these, you're expressing an opinion. Time to practice. Fact or opinion. Let's look at each of these statements and tell which one is a fact and which one is an opinion. Number 1. La Casa de Papel is the best TV show on Netflix. Is it really the best TV show on Netflix? But who says so? Can I prove it? I think it was said by one of the TV show's fans. So, because of that, I'm gonna choose opinion. Next one. Next one. Fact or opinion. According to figures, PS4 sells more than Xbox and Wii. Is this a fact or an opinion? Well, it says here, according to figures. So figures, that's numbers, data. So because I have data, I have numbers, I'm gonna go for fact because I can prove it. So this one is a fact. Next one. Chocolate ice cream tastes better than vanilla. Is this a fact or opinion? I think this one is clear because people have different preferences. Some people love chocolate, others love vanilla. So this one is definitely not a fact. This one is an opinion. Next one. According to statistics, Burj Khalifa is the tallest tower in the world. Well, it looks like that this statement is supported with evidence. Statistics. I can see the word statistics here. And that shows me that this is not an opinion. This one is definitely a fact. Messi is a better footballer than Cristiano Ronaldo. Well, is this statement supported by evidence? Let's think. I don't see any evidence. So it could be an opinion because I cannot prove this one. That's why I'm going to go for opinion. Next one. USA is the biggest manufacturer of planes in the world. Hmm, who says so? Is this statement supported by evidence? Yes, I think so. I can see numbers here and I can see that the USA is number one. So this one is definitely a fact because I have numbers to prove this. I have an evidence. I have a proof. So this one is a fact. Alright, so as we talked about facts and opinion, it's very important to know the difference between objective, that is factual, and subjective, which is based on feelings and opinion. Let's talk about number one. An objective text is neutral. And when I say neutral, I mean that the author states facts but does not give opinions or try to persuade readers to believe his or her point of view. He is just stating facts, not giving opinions. So you are stating facts, okay? So your text is objective. But some authors are subjective. They are not just stating facts, they have opinions and feelings. A subjective text is written from the point of view, and the author uses many devices to try to persuade readers that his or her point of view is correct. He might share his feelings and opinions to influence the readers. For example, letters, newspaper articles, they can be subjective. So when I'm talking about opinions, okay, so I can say that this text is subjective because this text has personal opinion. And when the text has facts and the author is neutral, not taking sides, we can call this objective. One more time, objective facts, subjective opinion. Alright everyone, now it's time to practice objective and subjective points of view. You will have a text, you need to read the text and decide which one is an objective text and which one is a subjective text. Let's read. The government has put forward a proposal for a new airport in the south of England. It is expected to ease the congestion at other London airports. In order to construct the airport, the compulsory purchase of properties and land will be necessary, and certain roads will need to be rerouted. Many local jobs will be created by the development. Hmm. Well, what do you think, guys? Is this text subjective or objective? Here, I can see the words proposal by the government, and I can see that the whole text is based on evidence, based on facts. So, whenever I see facts, I can say that this text is objective because we have facts here. Next one. How much is the new airport going to cost you? Hundreds of homeowners will lose their properties. Whole village will be destroyed by developers' demolition ball. Countless fields of fertile farmlands are to be concreted over. And sadly, our 13th century church is to be demolished. Are we expected to just sit back and watch them tear down our heritage? Do we really want the noise and pollution of a busy airport to replace our tranquil existence? Stop this madness in its tracks. Vote no to the airport. Well, this one is very clear. It looks like the author is shouting at me. So without even thinking about it, this one is clearly a subjective text. Why? Because I can see the writer is expressing his opinion. Okay? He's trying to persuade me with his idea. That's why I chose subjective. All right, everybody, before we end this video lesson, let's recap it real quick. We talked about nonfiction text that can be either objective or subjective. An objective text has to be neutral. That means the author does not take sides. Also, it has to state facts. It has to be backed with evidence and not try to persuade me with anything. Neutral, giving facts, doesn't try to persuade me, and backed with evidence. And that was the objective text. What about the subjective text? As we said, a subjective text is a text that is giving me a particular point of view, and the writer is trying his best to persuade me with this point of view. And this point of view is based on the writer's feelings and opinions, and of course, he's trying to influence or trying to make me believe in the same thing. And that one is subjective point of view. So whenever you have a text, it's very important to think about it to be able to tell whether it's objective or subjective. Alright everyone, that was the end of today's video lesson. Till we meet again, bye bye.